Rasheeda stormed into the room, her heart racing, overwhelmed by the emotions surging through her. It felt like a tsunami of anger and hurt was crashing over her, her eyes burning with determination as she prepared to confront the source of her heartbreak. She fixed her gaze on Jasmine, demanding answers. "What did you just say?" Rasheeda's voice was cold and sharp, her posture stiff as she leaned against the wall, arms crossed. There was a sinister grin on her face as she spoke, a mixture of disbelief and fury in her tone. "I have a baby, and now you're acting like Kirk is the father. Are you serious?" Jasmine barely flinched. She shrugged casually, her demeanor almost mocking. "Not my fault. You didn't discipline him, so what do you expect?" Her words cut deep, like a knife to Rasheeda's already shattered heart. Rasheeda's face twisted in anger. "You think this is some kind of game? You think you can just waltz in here and destroy my family over a mistake?" Jasmine stepped forward, her eyes sparking with defiance. "It's not just a mistake. It's real, Rasheeda. You can't deny what's happening. You don't know the truth, do you?" Rasheeda's blood boiled. She refused to let this woman destroy her life, her family. "I won't let you do this. I'm not going to stand by and let you ruin everything." Jasmine's expression softened just a little, a hint of arrogance still lingering. "You can fight all you want, but love doesn't just disappear because you're angry. He's tired of your drama." Rasheeda clenched her fists, struggling to stay composed. "You think this is a joke? This is my family, my life. You're nothing but a distraction." Jasmine let out a quiet, almost uninterested laugh. "You think you're the only one who's made promises? I gave him happiness a long time ago. What did you ever give him?" Rasheeda's anger flared up again, her voice trembling with fury. "You came in here acting like this place was yours. You've crossed a line. You don't even know who you're messing with." Before Jasmine could respond, Rasheeda raised her hand and slapped her across the face, the sound echoing through the room. Jasmine stood there, stunned for a moment, her face turning red with both shock and rage. "You think this is funny?" Rasheeda spat, her voice low and venomous. "You don't know what you're dealing with." Jasmine, recovering quickly, smiled coldly. "I'm not afraid of a slap. I've been through worse." Rasheeda paced back and forth, trying to calm the storm of emotions inside her. Her heart raced with the knowledge of the betrayal she had just discovered. Her husband, Kirk, was having a more intimate relationship with someone else, and the news hit her like a punch to the gut. It felt like her world was crashing down around her, and she wasn't sure how much longer she could hold it together. Taking a deep breath, Rasheeda steeled herself. She had to confront him, had to know the truth. "Kirk, I know what's been going on. I can't keep ignoring it. I've heard rumors about you and my mother. Is it true?" Kirk's face went pale, and for a moment, he looked genuinely confused. "What are you talking about?" he asked, his voice shaky. Rasheeda's anger exploded. "Don't lie to me. I swear, I won't keep living this lie. I've got proof, Kirk. You've hurt me in ways I can't even describe." Kirk's voice trembled as he tried to explain. "It's not what you think, Rasheeda. You're misunderstanding everything." Rasheeda shook her head, her eyes full of pain. "How could you betray me like this? You were supposed to be my partner, my friend. You're supposed to be loyal, but you've hurt me in the worst way possible." Kirk stepped back, looking at her with a mixture of regret and guilt. "Please, Rasheeda, let me explain. This isn't what you think." But Rasheeda wasn't ready to listen. "You've broken my trust, Kirk. And it's not just a betrayal of our marriage, it's a betrayal of everything we've built together. You've destroyed my belief in you." Kirk lowered his gaze, clearly feeling the weight of his actions. "I never meant to hurt you, Rasheeda. It just happened. I was weak. I wasn't thinking." Rasheeda's voice cracked with emotion. That's not an excuse. You're an adult. You should have known better. You chose to deceive me. This isn't just a mistake, it's a choice. Kirk stepped forward, reaching out for her, but Rasheeda pulled away. Don't touch me. I need space. I can't even look at you right now. She walked away from him, her mind racing with memories of their love, their family, the life they had shared. Everything had changed in an instant. Her heart felt like it was being torn apart. I deserve better than this, she whispered, her voice full of pain. I deserve respect, loyalty, and honesty. You've betrayed me in the worst way possible. Kirk stood frozen, watching as she walked away from him, the weight of his mistakes crushing him. Please, Rasheeda, he pleaded. I know I messed up, but I want to make it right. I want to fix this. Rasheeda turned to face him, her eyes filled with tears. How can I trust you again, Kirk? How can I ever believe anything you say after this? Her voice wavered as she spoke, but she was firm in her decision. I can't go back to what we had. You've destroyed everything we built. I don't think I'll ever be able to look at you the same way again. With that, Rasheeda turned and walked out of the room. As she stepped into the cold night air, she felt both lost and relieved. The weight of her decision was heavy, but at the same time, she felt a sense of freedom. She was done with the lies, done with the betrayal. Kirk stood there, alone, staring at the empty space where Rasheeda had been. He realized, too late, that he might have just lost the love of his life. He thought of the future and the consequences of his actions. It was too late for regrets, too late for apologies. Rasheeda, on the other hand, had reached her breaking point. She was done with the lies, done with the deceit. She was ready to move on, to take control of her life again. And if that meant leaving Kirk, then so be it. The rumors were swirling and people were talking. The media was watching every move they made. It was clear that Rasheeda was tired of being Kirk's sidekick, tired of his dishonesty. She was choosing to put herself first, to find peace and happiness again. As the days passed, Kirk found himself caught in a web of accusations and regret. He realized that his actions had consequences, and the fallout was just beginning. But he was determined to fight back, to reclaim his reputation and prove his innocence. He was ready to face the consequences of his choices, no matter how painful they might be. But for Rasheeda, the damage had already been done. She was done with the lies, done with the deceit. She was ready to move on and find happiness again. Whether or not she could ever forgive Kirk, only time would tell. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more upcoming updates.